Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol USRM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from, and definitely some updates here that need to be made. The chart actually is human, so and there is perspective that goes into this. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and if you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there and you were hoping to sell within 7 seconds, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. If you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, the bulls are still in control from, again, the big picture perspective. Now, a couple updates, going to do a little house cleaning, get rid of that line. Sure, it still pertains, but not relevant. And I want to try to keep this analysis as clean as possible, not cluttered up with a bunch of lines. First update, though, comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, hopefully you remember me talking about 12 cents as a level of support, but you can see the price broke below it there, and then a classic example of a support turning into resistance. The price tried to bounce back upwards, and you can see right there got rejected, and then back down it went. Now, as far as the kind of story of the chart is concerned, the chart has lost some of its attractiveness. Now, before you start throwing stones, there's a massive difference between losing some of attractiveness and being totally ruined. Not saying that the chart is totally ruined, just saying that, yeah, it's lost some of its attractiveness. And for those of you that have watched the past videos, you should know exactly why that's the case. Because as I've been saying time and time again, hey, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls are in full control. Well, now the price is not above the purple line. Not only is it below it, but the price separated to the downside. So you can't sit here and say that the bulls are in full control. Now, the bears aren't in full control either, but it's not quite as clean of a chart as it used to be, and not quite as pretty of a chart as it used to be. Now, the one reason I'm saying the bulls, from the big picture perspective, are still in control is all about the famous 200 period simple moving average, which is that pink line right there. Even if you have just a very, very surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period moving average, and you know that when the price is above it, from a bullish perspective, that is, you want to see the price stay above it. And as it stands right now, not only does this line have a nice increase to it, but the price isn't even close to testing it. So from that perspective, bulls still well in control. Again, I fully realize if you're a day trader and you bought right there or you bought right there, you could care less about the pink line, but I'm talking about things from a big picture perspective. So sure, the chart's lost some of its attractiveness, but as far as the overall trend is concerned, bulls are still in control. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.